the human eye and the colorful world. So this chapter 10 of a 10th class. So in previous chapter we study about the light and that involved the phenomena of a reflection. So we study about reflection and the refraction. So first of all we study about the reflection through the some objects and through the mirror. That type of a mirror, what convex mirror and the concave mirror. After that, we study about the what refraction through the prism. So basically, refraction takes place through the transparent materials. So prism also a transparent materials. So here in this chapter, we study about the human eye and the colorful world. So first of all, here we study about the refraction through a prism. So as chapter name, what is the human eye and colorful world? So basically human eye consists a double convex lens, so which help in the refraction of a light. So that is known as convex lens. So refraction takes place and image form at the retina. So with the help of a eye we can see the different object of the world, or we can simply say we see the colorful world. So before discuss the human eye, we discuss the refraction of a glass prism. So basically we know refraction is the phenomena when light going from one medium to another medium, so it changes its path. So basically changing of the path of light. So this is due to the different optical density of the medium. So this already we know. So that depend upon the refractive index of the materials. So there are two materials. First material which is rare medium. So rare mediums which have low optical density, and second which consist high optical density. That medium is the denser medium. So when light going from rare to denser medium, so it bend toward the normal, and when light going from denser to rare medium, it bend away the normal. So basic cause of the refraction of a light due to the changing of the velocity of the light. So that phenomena, what is that is refraction of a light. So we in previous lecture we study about refraction in a glass slide, refraction in a lens, and refraction due to the refraction image formation in the lens. But here we study how refraction takes place in a prism. So basically prism is special glass material which are bounded by the lateral surface, and they have triangular shape. So this is special shape. This is triangular shape plus made of a glass. Okay. So what is the structure of a prism? So basically this is a prism. So they have two lateral surface. They make a angle, certain angle. This angle known as the angle of the prism. So basically this angle is known as angle of prism. Okay. So here we study about how refraction takes place when light pass through a prism. So we make again So this is a prism. Okay, and this is a angle of incidence A. Okay, so here this is angle of prism. So we write here A is angle of prism. Okay, so to draw diagram, so we make here a perpendicular. So this is a line, take perpendicular. For example, we take perpendicular here. Okay, on this point. So we write this point is what? MK. Okay, so draw here perpendicular. So how we draw perpendicular here? So take a line. So this perpendicular on surface this. So for example, this is A. We write this is B and C. So this line, for example, say N1. So this N1 perpendicular to AB. So here I write N1 perpendicular to AB. Okay, and we write this is point M. Here we take a ray of incident light, so that comes on the surface of the prism at a particular angle, for example 45-degree angle or 30-degree angle. So we take here incident light. So this light is known as incident light. So we write here incident ray of light. Okay. For example, this incident mark what is EF. So this EF is equal to incident ray of a light. So this ray of light make angle with normal element what? So this angle. So we say that this angle what is I1. Okay, so this is I1 and I1 is known as the angle of incidence. So this mark as angle of incidence. Okay. So this is made of a glass. This is made of a glass. So these have denser medium. And outside the prism, what is air? So this is what is rare medium. And rare medium means it have low optical density. Low optical density, and this is have high optical density. Okay, so here see we already learned that when light going from rare to denser medium, so it bend toward the normal. So this is normal. Okay, so what is original path? Original path is this. So if we remove that prism from this place, so light pass straight without any deviation. But here a prism, so light going from air to glass materials, so light bend toward the normal. So here, So this light bend toward the normal like this. Okay. And again, this light strike at this point, and this point is known as what is L. So again, draw here normal at this point. So we draw here a normal. This is that normal. Okay. So here this point is L and this normal is N2. So this is on surface AC. So N2 perpendicular on AC. So this is second normal and this is first normal. Okay. So here see light going from denser medium to rare medium. It means glass to air. So here light bend away the normal. So for example, so this light bend like this, and this angle is known as what is angle of the emergence, or a angle of what is, we simply, that is angle of a refraction. So what this, sometime we write this R2 and this is equal to angle of the emerging. Angle of emerging. And here this angle what? This is I1. This is I1, this is I2, and this is R1, and this is I2, and this is R2. Okay. So here this is the refraction through a glass prism. Okay. So basically what happened here, a incident ray come EF that strike at the point M, and it going from rare to denser medium. Denser medium is glass and rare medium is air. So it bend toward the normal. So this is normal and it bend toward the normal, and this refracted light strike at point L, and after the striking the L point, it bend away the normal. So come here. So we write here. So this mark EF, and for example, this is E dash F dash. So this ray is known as the what is refracted ray. This also a refracted ray, and this also a refracted ray. Okay, so and here this angle E and this angle should be equal. So I1 is equal to angle R2, simply what is angle of the emergence. Okay, so different type of the angles here we find out. So this is first I1. So this is known as the angle of incidence. Angle of incidence at point M. At point M. Okay. Second R1. So angle of refraction at point M. And at second point L, so this is I2, angle of the incidence at L. I2, angle of incidence at point L. and here angle of R2, this is equal to angle of E, this is equal to angle of refraction at point L. Okay, and here one more thing, this is known as angle of prism. So this is how many angles? 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this is fifth angle. And one more angle left here. If we extend the lines, for example, this line, if we remove this prism, so this light pass straight. So how? This light pass like this. So this is what is original path. Original path of a ray of light. Okay, and if we extend this line in backward direction, so this line cut at a particular point, so this line cut at this point, like this we extend this line. So they make a angle, this angle is known as angle of D. So this is known as the angle of the deviation. So one more angle here comes. So this is known as the angle of the deviation. So we can write here this last sixth. So sixth is angle D, angle of deviation. So this angle show how much incident ray deviate from the original path. Okay, so we can find out this angle using experimentally. So we take a glass prism on a white plane sheet and we can make different type of the angle, and then we can measure this using D and find out what is the value of a different angle. So basically refraction of an angle depend upon the angle of a prism. If for example when we pass light from the glass slab, so that also refracted the path of a light, but when original we see the original path and refracted path, then what is that is parallel. So that is depend upon the shape and face of the materials. Okay, so this is known as a refraction through a glass materials. So in next topic we read about what is dispersion of a white light. So this is refraction, and next topic, what is dispersion of a white light. Dispersion of white light. Okay, so this experiment carried out by the scientist Newton. Okay, so he take a prism and pass white light through the glass prism. So basically he take a prism, okay, and he pass white light. For example, this is a normal. Okay, this is normal, and this a white light. So that strike at this point. So when this white light pass through a prism, it divided into the 7 color. So how these 7 color divide? So this light come here and light refracted to the normal. So this is normal N. Okay. So light bend like this. Okay. So these color are what is known as the vibjor. So this is what is violet. So first color what is violet. So first of all, so we mark this here. And second is indigo. For example, we take a indigo here. VIB and blue. So for example, we taking here a sky blue. And green. And yellow. And another color we take here, what? Orange. And last one color we take here, red. Okay. So this experiment was when white light passed through a prism, it divided into the 7 color, and this phenomena is known as the dispersion of a light. So here, for example, red light. This is a red color. Okay, so we write here this is R. And second what is orange. And third color, what this is yellow. And fourth color, this is green. And this is blue. So here we take example of a sky blue, but this is not exactly blue. And here another one. So we write these write VIBGYOR. Vibjor. V violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So how many color? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this phenomena is known as the dispersion of a white light. And this is what is white light. So this white light divided into the 7 color, and these 7 color identify the word vibjor, and V for violet, indigo, and here B for blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So this phenomena is known as the dispersion of a white light using prism. So here basically depend upon the angle of a prism. So when we pass white light through a glass prism, then color not divide because it depend upon the angle of the prism and angle of the prism and the angle of the deviation. So in parallel rectangular slab, there are parallel slabs, so that color recombine and again give white light. So here basically shape of the prism uh, design so that it gives 7 color of a light. So thank you very much.